Hello, Nadine here today, and today I'm going to be creating a masculine card. I'm going to be using some Rinea foil. This is the platinum modeling paste from the Crafter's Workshop. You can see that. Some StazOn jet black, and then this stencil that's also the Crafter's Workshop. What is it? It is called Riveted. So it's TCW 745 Riveted. So this is the stencil I'm going to be using. And then this is the foiled paper that I told you about. This is the metallic variety pack. They also come in individual colors, but I am using the gold. It comes with copper, silver, and gold. 2 of each one, so it has 2 of the gold Starstruck, that is the Starstruck pattern on both sides. And then also the same with the silver. And then there's copper. And then I've actually used 1 of each of the glossy ones. So there's usually 2 of the gold glossy, which is gold on both sides, 2 of the silver, which is silver on one side, gold on the other, and then copper, which is also the gold on the other side. But today I'm going to be using the gold glossy, which I have cut it down because these are 4x6 in size, and I cut it down so it is still the 4, but I cut it down to 5 1/4, so that way it's just slightly smaller than my card base. So the first thing I'm going to do is just crinkle up my piece of paper. And then taking the StazOn ink and a ink blusher, I'm just going to lightly rub that over the raised areas of the crinkling. Now I'm just going to take a brayer and just flatten it out some. And now with the stencil, I'm going to lay that on there. Okay, now with the platinum modeling paste and a palette knife, I'm just going to spread this right over the top of the stencil. So that's what it looks like so far, and then I'm just going to let that dry. Okay, so while that is drying, I am going to stamp this Happy Birthday. This is from Concord and 9th. It's a birthday balloon stamp set, so I'm going to be using this Happy Birthday right here. And I am going to stamp it with some VersaMark, and then emboss it with some gold embossing powder. Okay, so I trimmed the banner down, and I also cut it at an angle right here. So it looks like that. And now I'm going to take, now that this is pretty much dry, I'm going to take the StazOn ink again and just kind of go over some of those areas that I just used the stencil, just to grunge them up a little bit more. Okay, now I'm just going to take it and run it through a Spellbinders embossing folder. I'm going to use my Gemini Junior to run that through. And I'm just going to take a little piece of sandpaper and those embossed areas I'm just going to sand them to bring out some of the silver underneath the foil. There you go. So you can see how those raised areas now have like a white or silver look, and then there's the part that I did with the stencil, and then also the inking in the background too. And then with the foil, since I ran it through the with the embossing folder, even though I crinkled it, it's pretty much flat again, but it still has that distressed look to it. Now I'm going to attach my sentiment on with some foam tape here. Okay, so now I have these gear brads. I've had these, well, this is from Little Yellow Bicycle. I don't know how many of you remember Little Yellow Bicycle, but they were around a long, long time ago. So I had these gears, and I wanted to use them on the card. There we go. Now I'm just going to adhere this on to the front of my card base. Okay, so I have this twine. I really wanted like a gray, but I didn't have a gray, but this is like a really light blue. But when it's on the card, it kind of has a gray tone to it, so it'll work. I'm just going to go under the gear, or try, there we go. Okay, there it is. My card is complete. I found this little, it looks like a screw, sticker somewhere. I don't know where it came from, but I found that, so I just stuck that on there since it didn't have a home to go to anything else. I thought it looked good on there. So there you have it. The card is completed. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and if you liked what you saw today, please like the video as well. See you next time. Bye-bye.